Hey, I'm Edison, and this is my Devlog for Heartlog. I'm creating a cozy social mobile frog app. I want to create a place that feels super safe and cozy to talk about what's on your mind and to read what others are going through and just spread kindness to others. While obviously being a cute frog. I'm here to share my game, try and build community, get people knowing about it, get some feedback, get some help. Yeah, just to show progress and insight into what I'm trying to do, and hopefully I can resonate and connect with others. In this video, I'm gonna talk about who I am, why I'm doing this, what I see Heartlog as, and the game features, and the progress so far that I've made as a non-programmer. So I'm a new media artist, one that's quite conceptual. My passions are imagining ways in which technology can help make the world more connected and more empathetic, and to really explore how to embed play and connection so that we can see lovelier and kinder futures. I used to submit things into art festivals and stuff like that. I got into like a light festival in our part of Australia, making interactive sculptures and making interactive screens for other stuff. I just like thinking of whimsical ways in which we can bring more joy and meaning as an artist. I think we essentially are meaning generators or meaning explorers. I want to create new ways of generating social meaning, generating cultural meaning, basically create a fulfilling life. So I'm making Heartlog because all the stuff that I've done is kind of an exploration of how I want to create change, and Heartlog is the best way I can create change. Heartlog is kind of an amalgamation of everything that I feel represented by, which is my experiences growing up with the introduction of the internet and using games as a way to connect with other people and socialize online, and feeling connected to others in like MMOs and even chat rooms, avatar chat rooms, Habbo Hotel, Club Penguin, as ways to just reduce loneliness. I kind of want to combine games, and I want to redefine social media because I feel like social platforms can be such toxic spaces and really unfriendly to people who are minorities. I want to create a world that everyone has opportunity and freedom to live the way that they want to live their life, and so I want to generate more empathy in the world so that there's less discrimination and attacks on people, which I feel like right now, obviously things are getting better, but it's still quite tumultuous. Ultimately, why I'm doing this though is just this innate sense that I want everyone to feel like they have a place to turn to, or a place to process their feelings, or feel like somebody cares about them. I want to create a community of kindness, of empathy. Personally, there's so many times where I feel like I don't want to talk to certain things about with my friends or family. They're quite personal feelings that I would rather, actually just end up putting them on Instagram, but I think there's better ways or platforms where you can do that. So I'm hoping to really just build a community and a culture where it's less dehumanizing, it's more empathetic, and I can really generate daily meaning. So I'm trying to combine the best of both worlds of gaming and social platforms, the capacity to be kind online and create a supportive community, but also to have interactive interfaces that encourage continual participation. So I really had to think about how to do that. And so the strategy is to bring out people's innate motivations for kindness and see that as a reward mechanism, but also I want to strategically implement moments of serendipity and discovery and delight for the users. I want to provide a daily opportunity for everyone to practice altruism and generosity, and to ultimately feel a part of a huge community. The cool feature, like I said before, is that everybody is a frog. You have your own frog that you can write messages through. And then there are frogs that visit your pond, and you can tap on them to read their messages, which are other people, and you can reply to those messages as well. the frogs will refresh, so you'll get new frogs every half an hour. As you can see here, this is a mock-up of our writing screen. Our early prototypes showed that people didn't really know what to write about, or their messages were a bit shallow, so I wanted to try and dig deeper with message prompts. You can write about more than what you're going through, so I wanted to give people the options to practice other well-being tactics, such as writing about what you're grateful for, or just, what you've been up to. We also want to let you write messages to your future self or to friends' future selves, and you can choose the day that you receive this, or it could just be up to chance. I also thought it'd be really nice if we could all have an optional weekly question to answer together, just to build a sense of community camaraderie, and it'd just be really cute to see how everyone responds to the same topic. And then you can see all the answers on the weekend. So obviously moderation will be really important, and we will really need to investigate how to keep the trolls out. But one of the things that we want to implement is content warnings for the posts, just in case there's any sort of material that is a bit sensitive or triggering. We want to make sure our places are safe and our app is okay for everyone to use. On top of that, I want to have this thing where every week you can give someone a flower of gratitude, and obviously you can receive these as well. But it's just an opportunity for people to show how thankful they are if you maybe sent them a really nice message, or if you've gone through something particularly rough, other people can send you a flower to try and cheer you up. The idea is just to symbolically and visually represent the impacts that you've had. I want this to be like a whole flower field eventually of your impact on others, so I just think that would be really lovely to see how you've helped others. What would a cozy app be if it wasn't for customization? So we'll have opportunities for you to get currency through tasks in the game, and this could just be as easy as reading through some posts. Currency that you'll get will help you unlock accessories, extra weekly flowers to give to other people, so you'll be able to have a little hat for your frog and other people will be able to see it. You can also share a house with friends, and you can also decorate that house with the furniture that you can buy as well. You'll also be able to buy extra koi fish for your pond and also unlock other bugs, such as this blue-banded bee that is Australian and really cute. I'm really hoping that a combination of these game rewards and also just the delight in being able to help other people and to read about other people's lives motivates people to continue using the game and get really engaged in this world. And obviously, who wouldn't want to be a cute frog at the same time? I've been working on this idea since the start of 2023. This is a really early mock-up that I made in Adobe XD just to flesh out the idea and to try and explain it to others. So right now we have a really basic demo. We're making this in the Unity game engine. The background is 2D and painted by me in Photoshop because it's something I can do and I feel adept at. I also found a Photoshop import on the Unity Asset Store, and this makes transferring assets really easy. I also used my very basic 3D skills to make a 3D model of the frog. It's not perfect, but it'll do for now. I'm making this in 3D to make the animations easier and to open up future customization possibilities. We started off with a single screen, and some feedback I got was just to expand the pond because I wanted to be able to scroll around. So last month I've elongated the pond. I think it's really nice looking, and it's thanks to Dupel Art, who I found on Instagram. I followed their tutorial and got their brushes, so that's why it looks so nice here. As you can see, I use a lot of references because that's really important in, figuring out how to make stuff. And then recently I replaced my light rays with a particle system because I found a random YouTube tutorial. So please, If you know any kind of like really low skill ceiling ways to enhance a 2D game for mobile, that would be amazing. I usually would use processing and go ham on the bloom because I love blooms. But it's for mobile, so I don't want to risk the optimization of it. As a non-programmer, I've had to find help of Reddit. And with my elite begging skills, I managed to convince some friends to help me out on this project as well. And I've got a musician, a composer of Reddit, and they've been making some really nice drafts for some lo-fi chill music, and I've been playing that throughout this video. I hope you can tell that Animal Crossing is a huge influence on me, so I obviously want to do a day and night cycle. So here's how it looks at the moment. We just did a script that lets us change the sprite tints and also the directional lighting for our 3D assets. Getting to a prototype, I have relied so far on my friends and some volunteers of the internet, and I guess I'll keep looking for that help. I've just submitted a grant this month to try and get some funds. So fingers crossed that I put enough work to get that. I'm really hoping if I do that I can look towards an October prototype release. If we get that, please stay tuned because I'd love to get some feedback, some testers, some people in there trying it out. That's pretty much it. So thank you all for watching. Please subscribe to follow the progress. And I'll put a link to the Discord below if you want to get in contact, and my TikTok account as well. If you have any advice or if you want to help out, yeah, just leave a comment. And I'd appreciate any support or help. Thank you.